Hello, hello. Welcome back to our learning adventure. I am so excited to share today's story with you. Let's learn, practice, and grow our English together. Let's go!
Hello, and welcome back to English for Beginners. I am Tom. Today, we leave the hotel lobby behind and step through the front doors of a busy restaurant. From the moment you walk up to the host stand to the second you sit down and open your menu, every single word matters. Today, we break down the exact vocabulary, phrases, and grammar structures required to request a table, check reservations, and communicate your seating preferences without hesitation. Let us step right up to the host stand. I walk up to the restaurant host stand with clear, practical intent. I use precise English phrases to request a table for my party. I speak directly to the restaurant host with clear pronunciation. I handle every restaurant arrival transaction with total everyday confidence.
When you stand at the host stand, you are following a very strict structural formula. You need to state your party size, confirm whether you have a reservation, and communicate where you prefer to sit, such as inside, on the patio, or in a quiet booth. In English grammar, we use polite modal verbs like, would it be possible to, or could we get, combined with present simple statements. You do not need complicated sentences or difficult academic theory. You need functional dining tools. When you say, table for two, please, or could we sit near the window, the host instantly understands your exact requirements. Let us practice assembling these practical seating blocks step by step. I practice stating my party size clearly and directly. I practice requesting specific seating areas, like a booth or an outdoor table. I practice answering questions about waiting times and reservations. I keep my restaurant vocabulary sharp, practical, and easy to use. I master the exact mechanics of a real-world restaurant arrival.
Let us examine the exact grammar structure of entering a restaurant. To declare your party size or state your booking, we rely on the present simple tense paired with polite modals. Hear the structure. We have a reservation for 4 at 7 o'clock. If you want to ask a question to check wait times or request menus, you use modal auxiliaries like how long or could you. How long is the wait for a table right now? Could we see the menu, please? Notice how these structures are fixed and reliable. You combine the subject, the correct verb, and the restaurant noun. Let us repeat these exact functional patterns aloud to lock them into your speaking memory. I practice saying, good evening, table for 3, please. I practice saying, we have a reservation under the name Miller. I practice saying, how long is the estimated wait time for a booth? I use clear phrasing for every standard restaurant arrival action. I keep my grammar structure clean, polite, and completely functional.
Now, let us put the entire arrival sequence together into a realistic dialogue with the restaurant host. When the host looks at you and asks, good evening, do you have a reservation? You need an immediate, automatic response. You do not freeze. You reply with your prepared structure. Listen to the exchange. Host, good evening. Welcome to the restaurant. Do you have a reservation? You, good evening. No, we do not have a reservation. Do you have a table for 2 available? Host, yes, we do. Would you prefer a table inside or out on the patio? You, inside, please, if you have a quiet booth open. Host, certainly. Right this way. Please follow me. Let us practice your side of this exact conversation line by line. I practice replying, "Good evening. No, we do not have a reservation." I practice replying, "Inside, please, if you have a quiet booth open." I practice replying, "Thank you."
Now, let us put the entire arrival sequence together into a realistic dialogue with the restaurant host. When the host looks at you and asks, "Good evening, do you have a reservation?" you need an immediate, automatic response. You do not freeze, you reply with your prepared structure. Listen to the exchange. Host, "Good evening, welcome to the restaurant. Do you have a reservation?" You, "Good evening, no, we do not have a reservation. Do you have a table for two available?" Host, "Yes, we do. Would you prefer a table inside or out on the patio?" You, "Inside, please, if you have a quiet booth open." Host, "Certainly. Right this way. Please follow me." Let us practice your side of this exact conversation line by line. I practice replying, "Good evening. No, we do not have a reservation." I practice replying, "Inside, please, if you have a quiet booth open." I practice replying, "Thank you very much. Lead the way." I respond to common host questions instantly and clearly. I navigate the host-stand interaction with absolute practical ease. Many learners make simple mistakes at the restaurant entrance, such as sitting down at a dirty table without waiting for the host, or failing to state dietary, party counts correctly. Today, we fix that habit permanently. By using precise dining terms, host stand, party of four, booth, reservation, you control the entire interaction from the very first word. As we finish part 1, review your seating statements in your mind and say them out loud one more time with absolute clarity. I avoid confusion by waiting at the host stand to be seated. I confirm my party size clearly before walking into the dining room. I speak with clear, confident English at every restaurant entrance. I look forward to mastering food ordering and menu vocabulary in part 2. I am fully prepared to handle any real restaurant seating environment.
In our first session, we mastered the core grammar of requesting a table at the host stand, stating our party size, and settling into our dining area. Today, we open our menus, examine the sections, and prepare to order our meals. We are looking at the names of food categories, dietary requests, cooking preferences, and the exact vocabulary you need to communicate smoothly with your server. No filler, no philosophy, just the practical, everyday vocabulary every traveler needs to know inside a restaurant. Let us open our menus together. I open my restaurant menu with clear, practical focus. I learn the exact names of food categories and menu sections. I prepare my meal choices using precise, real-world vocabulary. I speak about ordering food with absolute clarity. When you open a restaurant menu, you will see it divided into clear, structural sections: appetizers, main courses, side dishes, desserts, and beverages. Understanding these headings helps you locate what you want instantly. An appetizer, or starter, is eaten before the main meal. A main course, or entree, is your primary dish. A side dish accompanies your main plate. Let us practice naming and asking questions about these menu sections aloud. I practice saying, "I would like to start with an appetizer of tomato soup." I practice saying, "Could you tell me what the chef's special main course is today?" I practice saying, "Does the grilled chicken come with a side of vegetables or fries?" I practice saying, "I am ready to order my food when you have a moment."
I master the exact definitions of every major restaurant menu section allowed.
Now that you know your menu vocabulary, you need to understand the grammar used to speak with your server. We use polite modal verbs like I would like or could I have to place our food orders clearly. Hear the structural pattern. I would like the grilled salmon with roasted potatoes. Could I have my steak cooked medium, please? This is direct, functional restaurant grammar. To specify cooking temperatures or dietary needs, you combine the food item with clear descriptive modifiers. Let us repeat these ordering patterns together to make them completely automatic. I practice saying, I would like to order the roast beef sandwich, please. I practice saying, could I have my steak cooked medium well? I practice saying, I would like the pasta with a side salad instead of soup. I use direct order requests and understand server questions effortlessly. I keep my communication clean, fast, and entirely functional. Sometimes practical situations require you to modify a dish or ask about food ingredients due to allergies or personal preferences. How do you handle these requests in English? You use clear, everyday sentences to speak with your server. Let us practice these exact modification phrases so you are ready to customize your meal safely. I practice asking, excuse me, does this dish contain nuts or dairy products? I practice asking, could I get the salad dressing served on the side, please? I practice asking, is it possible to have this meal without onions? I modify my food orders using clear, confident English sentences. I manage my dining preferences effortlessly. Before or during your meal, you will want to order drinks. Whether you're asking for still water, sparkling water, iced tea, or house wine, you use quick, polite phrasing. Listen to the common phrases used for drink service. Would you like something to drink to start? And water for the table, please. As we finish part 2, practice saying your beverage requests clearly. I practice saying, could we get a large pitcher of ice water for the table? I practice saying, I would like a glass of fresh lemonade, please. I order my drinks smoothly before the main food arrives. I look forward to mastering mid-meal requests, checking on food, and asking for the check in part 3. I am fully prepared for every practical step of ordering restaurant food. In our first 2 sessions, we mastered requesting a table at the host stand, navigating menu sections, placing our food and drink orders, and handling dietary modifications. Today, we focus on what happens during and at the end of the meal. We are looking at mid-meal service requests, reporting missing items, asking for extra napkins or condiments, and requesting the final check. No filler, no philosophy, just the practical, everyday vocabulary every traveler needs to manage the second half of a restaurant dining experience. Let us dive right in. I manage my dining experience with calm, practical focus. I use clear English phrases to request mid-meal items from my server. I handle restaurant service issues and check settlements without hesitation. I navigate the end-of-meal routine with complete everyday ease. Once your food arrives, you may need additional items while you are eating. Whether you need extra napkins, more water, a refill on your drink, or condiments like ketchup and salt, you need to catch your server's attention politely. How do you ask these questions quickly and cleanly? You use simple request structures like, excuse me, could we get some more napkins? Or could you bring us another round of drinks? Let us practice these essential mid-meal phrases aloud. I practice asking, excuse me, could we get a little more ice water for the table? I practice asking, could you please bring us some extra napkins and silverware?
I practice asking, could I have a little more hot sauce for my meal? I check mid-meal needs using short, functional English questions. I master practical service requests for active dining.
Sometimes practical issues arise during your meal. Your food might be cold, an order might be missing, or you received the wrong side dish. When you need to report a problem politely and clearly, you use direct modal verbs paired with calm, descriptive statements. Hear the structural pattern. Excuse me, I think there is a mistake with my side dish. Could you check on my steak? It is taking a bit longer. This is functional, polite problem-solving grammar that ensures your issue is fixed quickly, without tension. Let us repeat these correction patterns together. I practice saying, excuse me, I ordered the grilled chicken, but I received the fish. I practice saying, could you please warm this soup up a little bit? I practice saying, we're still waiting for our basket of bread, please. I use polite problem-solving structures for every dining adjustment. I keep my communication clean, direct, and entirely practical. When you finish your meal and are ready to leave, your final task is asking for the check, also known as the bill, and settling payment. How do you handle this in English? You use clear, everyday sentences to speak with your server, asking whether you can pay by card and whether tips are included. Let us practice these exact payment questions so you are ready to wrap up your dining experience. I practice asking, excuse me, could we have the check, please? I practice asking, do you accept credit cards or is this cash only? I practice asking, could we split the check evenly between 2 cards? I request my bill and payment options using clear, confident English sentences. I manage my restaurant departure effortlessly. When paying at the table, you may want to confirm tipping customs or leave a polite cash tip on the tray. Listen to the practical final checkout phrases. Keep the change. Thank you. And everything was delicious. Thank you very much. As we finish part 3, practice saying your final restaurant sign-off phrases clearly. I practice saying, here is your payment. Please keep $10 for the tip. I practice saying, thank you for the wonderful service tonight. I wrap up my restaurant visit with a polite farewell. I look forward to finalizing our complete dining series with takeout, delivery, and fast food orders in part 4. I am fully prepared for every practical aspect of mid-meal requests and bill settlement.
In our first 3 sessions, we mastered requesting a table, navigating menu sections, placing food and drink orders, handling mid-meal service requests, solving issues, and settling the check. Today, we bring every single piece together. We are executing the complete takeout, fast food, and quick service routine, from the moment you walk up to a counter or drive-thru to the final pickup of your bagged meal. No distractions, no abstract theory, just a seamless, end-to-end practical English script for ordering fast food and takeout. Let us run the full sequence together. I unite every practical quick service dining skill into a single seamless takeout routine. Pause for shadowing. I step through the fast food counter and drive-thru experience with complete confidence. Pause. I speak fluent, functional English from the ordering speaker to the takeout bag pickup. Pause. I master the complete life cycle of a real-world quick service food journey. Pause. Imagine walking into a quick service cafe or pulling your car up to a drive-thru menu board. You look up at the overhead digital board to scan combo meals, burgers, sides, and drinks. You step up to the register or speak into the intercom speaker.
Let us practice the opening fast food exchange aloud, keeping your pacing slow, natural, and clear. I practice saying, "Hello, I would like to order a number 2 combo meal, please." I practice saying, "Could I get that with a medium iced tea instead of soda?" I practice saying, "I would like my burger with extra lettuce and no tomatoes." I complete my quick service order with clean pronunciation and direct phrasing. I execute the counter greeting smoothly from start to finish. Next, the cashier or order taker asks you follow-up questions to customize your meal, such as your choice of dipping sauce, side dish, or whether your order is for here or to go. Let us run through these quick service prompts so you are prepared for any question at the register. I practice replying, "To go, please," wrapped up securely. I practice replying, "I will take barbecue sauce for the chicken nuggets." I practice asking, "How much is my total balance due?" I handle fast food register communication with total poise. I bridge my food selection and payment transaction seamlessly. You pay for your meal with cash or a card reader, receive your receipt, and step over to the pickup counter to wait for your order number to be called. When the employee hands you your bagged food, you verify the contents before leaving. Let us practice this final pickup and check sequence aloud. I practice saying, "Thank you. Is all the food inside this bag?" I practice asking, "Could I grab a few extra napkins and straws, please?" I practice saying, "Have a wonderful afternoon." I manage my takeout pickup logistics with absolute ease. I handle all final quick service needs using practical English phrases. Your quick service meal is in your hands, your receipt is stored, and it is time to head out. You offer a polite sign-off to the staff who prepared your food. Let us close the loop with our final practical dining phrases. I practice saying, "Thank you for the fast service. Goodbye." I walk out of the restaurant doors with the proud realization that my practical dining English works everywhere. I am fully equipped for real-world food and restaurant interactions anywhere in the world. I am Tom, and I am proud of your incredible progress. I look forward to mastering our next everyday practical scenario together.
If you had fun learning with me, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so we can keep practicing together. And hey, don't leave me hanging. Drop your answers in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.